Okay, I am now live. Hello, everyone. Before we begin, I am going to wait for a few minutes and wait for people to show up into the live chat, and then we'll actually get started with today's stream. Yeah, I'll probably wait until it reaches 2 o'clock, and then if no one doesn't show up by then I'll probably just get started. Hello, codename V5. Welcome. All right, it's 2 o'clock. So yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to the long-awaited Super Mario list for Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, and Super Mario 64. Yeah, it's been a while since the last stream, but I'm finally back to doing these again. And so before we begin, I do have some unfinished business I would like to take care of. That is regarding to the previous stream that I hosted, which was the ABCs of Super Mario. And yeah, with that stream, I unfortunately forgot to do the letter F. That's only because that the knitter.com website, which is a website that you can browse through tweets offline without logging into Twitter, because Twitter had changed the rules to where you have to sign up in order or to log into your account if you want to look through the replies. So when I was looking through my second Twitter account, it didn't show the letter F, but I do have it pulled up onto my main Toad Plus Nations account. So Mario Party 9 and Mario Party 10, I think they're decent games, but it's been a very long time since I played through those games, so I can't give an exact answer. So yeah, I know I do own these games, but it's just been a long time since I played through those, so I can't give an exact opinions on them. So let's go ahead and quickly show off the letter F for the ABCs of Super Mario before we actually get started with the main part of the stream. So yeah, so really quickly, we got one, Funky Kong. He's from the Donkey Kong franchise. We got two, we got Fry Guy, who is one of the bosses of Super Mario Bros. 2. Number 3, we got Fishbone, who made its debut in Super Mario World. Number 4 is Fuzzy, who also made its debut in Super Mario World. Number 5 is Fire Bro, which is a member of the Hammer Bro family. Number 6, we got Fugu, which is the boss of World 4 and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Number 7, we have the Fluff, which is a member of the Snowmads, also from Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Number 8, we got the Flipperus, which are the pink walrus enemy from New Super Mario Bros. U. Number 9, we got is Flurry, which is Mario's partner in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And finally, we got Fly Guy, which is a common Mario enemy in the Yoshi's Island series. And yeah, that's letter F of Super Mario, the ABCs of Super Mario. All right, we're done with that. So we're going to go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes of the stream. So let me screen share real quick. All right, here it is. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, and Super Mario 64. All right, so Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins came out in 1992 in North America. The platforms are for the Game Boy, the LodgeNet, the Virtual Console, Nintendo 3DS, Game Boy, Nintendo Classics. So we got the release date. So we got October 21st, 1992 in Japan, November 2nd, 1992 in North America, January 28th, 1993 in Europe, 1993 in Australia. Unfortunately, there isn't like a known month or date of when it came out in Australia, but it came out in 1993. All right, the Virtual Console 3DS. It all came out on September 29th, 2011 in North America, Europe, and Australia. October 12th, 2011 in Japan, and June 1st, 2016 in South Korea. All right, then we got the Game Boy Nintendo Classics, February 8th, 2023 in North America, and February 9th, 2023 in Japan, Europe, Australia, South Korea, and I actually figured out what this flag is, and this is Hong Kong. So yeah, this is the Hong Kong flag. I did research on this a while back, so now I know what flag this country is from. All right, so we got the languages. We got English and Japanese. The genre is a 2D platformer. The ratings is ESRB, E for everyone for North America, Zero all ages for Japan, PEGI 3 years and older for Europe, USK all ages, RARS all ages, GRAC all ages, and ACB general. All right, so we got the box arts. All right, so we got the North American box art right here. We got the player choice North American box art, Canadian, Brazilian, European/Asian. Again, the box arts are the exact same, but the languages of the font is different to match their countries and regions. All right, so we got the European Nintendo Classics, which has the little golden Mario icon with the top hat to let you know that this is a Nintendo Classics version or edition of the game. All right, so you got the French and Dutch box art. We got the French and Dutch Nintendo Classics box art, the Spanish box art, the Italian box art. We got Spanish and Italian Nintendo Classics, the German box art, the German Nintendo Classics box art, Australian, CN. We got Japanese, Chinese, and 3DS Virtual Console. All right, and finally, for right now, we got the cartridge art. We got the Japanese cartridge art and the Chinese cartridge art. All right, I'm going to stop here for a bit, and I am going to check back at the live chat. Hello, Desiri, Bird. Hello again. For the last time, you guys, do not apologize for you being late. I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself, but don't feel sorry if you're late because these streams are optional. I know you guys like to show up to these things, but I just tell you guys over and over again, do not feel apologetic for not showing up to these streams. How did you exposed into... what do you mean by that? What do you mean, how do you get exposed into Mario Arcade? I don't know. Are you asking if I've played any of the Mario Arcade games? And if that's your question, then no, I have not played a Mario Arcade cabinet. I don't know what your question is. I don't know what you're trying to ask, Desiri Bird. Yes on what? Are you asking if I've played through a Mario Arcade cabinet? Can you just type out your full question so I'll understand what you're saying? Also, hello, Elijah Plays. Welcome. So yeah, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the rest of the stream, and then I'll check back again later. All right, so the only main character of this game is just Mario. All right, so we got the bosses. We got the Big Bird, Tatanga, the Sewer Rat, the Witch, the Three Little Pigs, the Octopuses or the Octopi, which is the proper plural name for octopus, and Wario, who made his debut in Super Mario Land 2. All right, so moving on to the enemies of Super Mario Land 2. We got the Ant, the Aqua Goomba, the Battle Beetle, the Bear, Bee Fly, BB, Biro, Big B, Birdfish, Blurk, Bamu Moon/Gumball Course. All right, Bamu Moon Course, Bamu Gumball Course, Bamu Block Course, Bamu's Cannonball, the Moon Course, Bamu's Cannonball in the Mario Zone, Boo, Bopping Toady, Bullet Bill, Chink Unto, which is the spiky ant enemy. We got the Collector, which is this witch-looking character. A crystal ball. Doc Unto, Don Don, Falling Spike, Fireball Boy. Okay, that's a weird name for an enemy. Floating Face, Frizo, Paragoomba, the Ghost Goomba, Goomba, Goronto, which are the ant enemies dressed up as miners. Goronto Rock, the Grubby, the Honenbon, Jack in the Box, the Kara, yeah, Kara. Yeah, I'll just pronounce it as that. The Kara Menbo, the Kido Kato, which is this toy soldier enemy, Koopa Troopa, Karuk Kaira, and Mini Kaira, Kuro Kara, Koyo Roro, Kaio Tonbo, the Max Ghoul. Oh yeah, the Max Ghoul is a reference to Friday the 13th because it's actually the Jason mask. So that's a little deep, little reference there to that film franchise. We got the Mechanical Fist, Mini Kairua, the Moofish, number 48, Noko Bamet, Piku, Piranha Plant statues, Poro, Ragumo, Rary, the Whale's Ribs, the Whale Course. We got Satellite, Screw, Shark, Skeleton Bee, Spike Ball, Spike Trap, Spiky, Spiny Cheap Cheap, Tamura, the Turtle Cannon, aka the Bullet Bill Blasters, Unria, Unibo, Tatkanoko, Tosnobo, the Venus Fire Trap. All right, so those are all the enemies in Super Mario Land 2. So very quickly, I'll read off this first page of the items and objects, and then I will check back at the live chat again. So we got the Mushroom, Fire Flower, Carrot, the 1-up heart, 3-up heart, star, coin, money bag, question mark block, empty block, brick block, fiery block, and Wario's Fire Flower. Okay, let's see. All right, nothing happening right now. All right, we got Wario's Carrot, Bell, Warp Pipe, Mushroom Platform, Cloud, Ball on Chain Stationary. All right, so now moving on to the worlds of the game. So we got the Tree Zone, Space Zone, Macro Zone, Pumpkin Zone, Mario Zone, Turtle Zone, Wario Castle, and Mario Land. All right, so we got the Tree Zone levels. So we got the Roots course, the Tree Trunk course, which takes place inside of the tree trunk, a Leaf course, Beehive course, Owl course, Secret Course 1. Yeah, I know I'm speed running through these. That's only because that I don't really have much to add to these. So we got Moon Course, which takes place up in space. So yeah, these are the Space Zone levels, by the way. We got the Star Course and Secret Course 2. So yeah, this world only has 3 levels. So now moving on to the Macro Zone levels. We got the Manhole Course, which takes place inside of a manhole. And we got the ant enemy right here. The Flower Course, the Fireplace Course, the Attic Course, and Secret Course 3. All right, the Pumpkin Zone levels. We got the Bat Course, the Graveyard Course, Haunted Course, Witch's Mansion Course, Secret Course 4, and Secret Course 5. All right, now we got the Mario Zone levels. We got the Gear Course, Gumball Course, Crane Course, Block Course. All right, we got the Turtle Zone courses, or the levels, that is. We got the Cheap Course, which is an underwater level with Cheeps, obviously, and we got the little blurp enemy. The Sunken Ship Course, which takes place in a sunken ship. The Whale Course, which takes place inside of a whale. And Secret Course 6. And finally, we got the final level of the game, inside Wario's castle, where you fight Wario himself. And yeah, that is Super Mario Land 2. 6 golden coins. No, I've not seen the 2016 Powerpuff Girls reboot. I am aware of it, but I've never dedicated myself to watching it. When I first got into the Powerpuff Girls, my main focus was just to watch the original series. Well, I got into Kirby thanks to my good friend Luke Vong. He got me into the series in 2021. So yeah, that's how I got into the Kirby franchise. All right. Oh wait, never mind. We're not done yet. We got the Mario Land levels. I almost forgot about this. So we got Gate Course, Bubble Course, which has the giant hippo resting on top of the world map here. The scenic course, and the casino. All right, now these are the last set of levels of the game. All right, game 8, Super Mario 64, the first 3D Mario game. So yeah, it came out in 1996 in North America, obviously. So we got the platforms. We got Nintendo 64, 64DD, IQ Player, Virtual Console, Wii, and Wii U, Nintendo 64, Nintendo Classics. We got the release dates: Nintendo 64, June 23rd, 1996, in Japan, September 29th, 1996, in North America, March 1st, 1997, in both Europe and Australia, July 18th, 1997, the Shindo Pack Tau version, the IQ Player on November 18th, 2003, only in China, Player's Choice, January 26th, 1996, the Virtual Console Wii, November 19th, 2006, in North America. That's the release date of the Wii in North America. December 2nd, 2006, in Japan, December 7th, 2006, in Australia, and December 8th, 2006, in Europe. We got the Virtual Console Wii U. We got April 1st, April 1st, 2015 in North America, April 1st, 2015 in Europe, April 2nd, 2015 in Australia, April 2nd, 2015 in South Africa, April 8th, 2015 in Japan. All right, Nintendo 64, Nintendo Classics, October 25th, 2021 in North America, and October 26th, 2021 in Japan, Europe, Australia, Hong Kong, and South Korea. All right, the languages is English, Japanese, Chinese Simplified, French, and German. We got the genres, which is a 3D platformer, action adventure. The original release is kids to adults, which was the original ESRB rating for E for everyone until they changed it years later. Zero, all ages. Peggy, 3 years and older. ELSPA, 3 years and older. I want to say this is the Chinese ESRB rating system. USK, all ages. GRAC, all ages. ACB, general, and the Virtual Console, which is rated E for everyone, which is the modern version of kids to adults. All right, the box art. All right, we got the Japanese box art, the Shindo Pack Tayo version Japanese box art, a North American box art, which is the most iconic one, the North American Player's Choice box art. We got European, which is in this black border. A European Player's Choice, which looks way better in my opinion because you got the silver packaging, which looks pretty cool. French/Dutch, German. All right, we got Australasian Player's Choice, South Asia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Chinese, the preliminary box art, and we got the Wii Virtual Console and the Wii U Virtual Console. Okay. Well, I met Luke. Um, I think on Twitter at first, and then I met him again when I joined Discord. That's how I came across him, and then we became uh, internet friends since then. So that's how I met him. All right, the cartridge art. We got the Japanese cartridge art, Japanese Shindo Pack Tayo version, which features Mario and Bowser folding arms and looking away from each other. North American player's choice, not for resale. European. Oh, I kind of butchered this text here, but it's all good. Australian player's choice. South Asian, Taiwan and the Japanese style, Taiwan and the American style, Hong Kong, and the 64DD, which was the canceled version, because it got canceled for reasons that I will not describe in the stream. All right, so moving on to the characters of the game. So we got Mario, Lakitu Bro, Princess Peach, Toad, Babam Buddy, Koopa the Quick, Hoot, Mother Penguin, and Tuxie, Yoshi, Headless Snowman, and Mips. Oh, I accidentally shared that twice. All right, so we got characters. We got more of the characters being Dory and Yukiki's. All right, so we got the bosses. King Bob-omb, Womp King, Bowser, Big Boo, Big Mr. I, Big Bully, iRock, Chill Bully, Wiggler. All right, moving on to the enemies. We got Goomba, Micro Goomba, Grand Goomba, Koopa Troopa, Small Koopa Troopa, Chain Chomp, Piranha Plant, Piranha Flower, Small Piranha, Womp, Thwomp, Bullet Bill, Unagi, which gave many players nightmares, Spindrift, Mr. Blizzard, Amp, Scuttlebug, Boo, Mr. I, Bookend, Mad Piano, Swoop, Snuffit, Money Mole, Flamethrower, Bully, Poodaboo, Fly Guy, Pokey, Toxbox, Grendel, which are the enemies in Shifting Sandland, and Spindle, another enemy from Shifting Sandland, Kelpto, Bub, Bubba, Sushi, Manta Ray, Moneybags, who are then replaced with the coin coffers, who, well, yeah, they became the replacements of the Moneybags in the modern Mario titles. Skeeter, Heave Ho, Chuckya, Foosh, Lakitu, Spiny, and Spiny Bomb. And yeah, those are all of the enemies in Super Mario 64. Okay, look, I met him in 2017. That's where I met him. All right, obstacles. We got bomb, the casket, the chair, the clam, cold water, the current, the endless stairs, the falling pillar, the fireball, the firebar, the flamethrower, hidden smasher, ice block shooter, ice sculpture, iron ball, ivy, lava, the moving bar, which were replaced with the word bumps in the later games, the pendulum, quicksand, rolling rock, slight box, the strange cloud, which are the toxic gas in Hazy Maze Cave, the tornado, the turtle cannon, the water bomb, the water tide, whirlpool, wind, wire net vertical. Moving on to the items and objects. So we got power stars, which are the main MacGuffins of Super Mario 64. Keys, coins, red coins, which are worth 2. Blue coins are worth 5. Spinning hearts, which will refill a piece of your health. One-up mushrooms, which will grant you an extra life. Bubbles, these will give you health if you're in water areas. Koopa shells, Mario's cap, crates, the crazed crates, which if you pick them up, it will bounce Mario around before breaking. The red block, which will give you the wing cap. The green block, which will give you the metal cap. The blue block will give you the vanish cap. The blue coin block, the brick pillar, the blue ring, the cap switch, a crystal tap, a purple switch, secret points, the stake, treasure chest, pole, tree, the wired net horizontal, the 15-piece puzzle, accordion-like platform, activatable staircase, which appears in Bowser and the Dark World, arrow lift, the block, a Bowser sub from Dire Dire Docks, the conveyor belt from TikTok Clock, the drawbridge, falling block, flipping block. Oh yeah, the falling block is also known as the donut lifts from the 2D games. Floating wooden platform, gondola, lift, magic carpet, the merry-go-round from Big Boo's Haunt, metal crate, the minute hand from TikTok Clock, mushroom, paddle wheel, pillar, propeller-like platform, pyramid platform, rainbow cruiser, rolling log, rotating bar, rotating bridge, the seesaw, the semi-visible block. We got ship, sliding platform, spinning disc, square, swing, tapering platform, wire platform, wobbly platform, wooden beam, work elevator, yellow block, star door, big star door, cannon, clock. All right, I'll probably stop here for a bit. Hello, Tristan, Strike Fan 1013. All right, key door, painting, the Boo painting, volcano, warp pipe, warp point, arrow sign, butterfly, cloud, rainbow, sign, and the star marker. All right, so we got the worlds. So here are the worlds located in the first floor and the mezzanine. We got Bob on Battlefield, Womp's Fortress, Jolly Roger Bay, Cool Cool Mountain, Big Boo's Haunt, Bowser in the Dark World, which is the first Bowser course, the Princess Secret Slide, the Secret Aquarium, and the Tower of the Wing Cap, which you will obtain the wing cap from the red block. All right, so we got the worlds located in the castle basement, Hazy Maze Cave, Lethal Lava Land, Shifting Sand Land, Dire Dire Docks, Bowser in the Fire Sea, the second Bowser course, Cavern of the Metal Cap, which you will obtain the Metal Cap power up, and Vanish Cap under the moat, which will give you the Vanish Cap. All right, so we got the upper floors and tower, which are the final sets of worlds. Snowman's Land, Wet Dry World, Tall Tall Mountain, Tiny Huge Island, TikTok Clock, Rainbow Ride, Wing Mario Over the Rainbow, and Bowser in the Sky. And we got the other worlds, which is just the Mushroom Castle, which is the hub world of the game. All right, so we've gone to the missions. So first up, we got Bob on Battlefield. So there are 6 missions in Super Mario 64. We got Bob-omb or Big Bob-omb on the summit, where you fight King Bob-omb. A foot race with Koopa the Quick, where you'll have to race Koopa the Quick at the top of the mountain to obtain the Power Star. Shoot to the island in the sky, where you'll have to activate the cannon, and you'll have to fire yourself onto the tiny island in the sky, which the Power Star is hidden inside of a block. Find the 8 red coins. The first red coin mission, where you have to find the 8 red coins scattered across the level. All right, we got Mario's Wings to the Sky, which features a screenshot of the Nintendo DS remake of Super Mario 64. And yes, you'll have to use Mario for the mission. And behind Chain Chomp's gate, where you'll have to ground pound on the stake to break the Chain Chomp free, and he will smash through the gate, and you'll get the star. So yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to sit here and explain all the missions in details because that'll be too much but I'll just only do it for Bob-omb Battlefield. So we've got to Womp's Fortress. We got chip off Womp's block to the top of the fortress, shoot into the wild blue, red coins on the floating isle, fall onto the caged island, and blast away the wall. It could have been called Tick. No, that's a terrible name. that name is terrible. I'm sorry. I think that will not work out as a name. All right, Jolly Roger Bay. Plunder in the sunken ship. Can the eel come out to play? No, he cannot come out to play because he's too busy doing something. Treasure in the ocean cave. Red coins on the ship afloat. Blast to the stone pillar. And through the jet stream. So yeah, keep in mind this will not be the first time that this mission will share a name. All right, Cool Mountain. Slip sliding away. Little Penguin lost. Big Penguin race. Frosty slide for 8 red coins. Snowman's lost his head. And Mario super wall kick. All right, Big Boo's haunt. Go on a ghost hunt. Ride Big Boo's merry-go-round. Secret of the haunted books. Seek the 8 red coins. Big Boo's balcony. And eye to eye in the secret room. All right, Hazy Maze Cave. This is course 6. Swimming Beast in the cavern. Elevate for 8 red coins. Metalhead Mario can move. Navigating the toxic maze. A amazing emergency exit. And this is easily the funniest screenshot that they picked. And it's Watch for Rolling Rocks, where Mario dies from getting crushed by the rolling rocks. So I thought that was a really funny screenshot. So whoever used this image for the mission, I hope they got a raise, because this is amazing. All right, Lethal Lava Land. Boil the Big Bully. Bully the Bullies. 8 red coin puzzle with 15 pieces. Red Hot Log Rolling, which uses a screenshot from Super Mario 64 DS. Hot Foot It into the volcano. And elevator tour in the volcano. Yes, I am subscribed to Skies 2. I am subscribed to his channel. I've actually talked about him and a few of my Let's Plays. So yes, I have seen Skies 2 because I am subscribed to him. All right, Shifting Sandland, in the talons of the big bird, shining atop the pyramid, inside the ancient pyramid, stand tall on the 4 pillars, free flying for 8 red coins, pyramid puzzle, Dire Docks. We got Board Bowser sub, chess in the current, pull jumping for 8 red coins through the jet stream. So yeah, this is the other world that shares the same mission as in Jolly Roger Bay. The Manta Ray's reward inside the cage. All right, Snowman's Land. Snowman's big head. Chill with the bully and the deep freeze. Whirl from the freezing pond. Shell shredding for red coins. Into the igloo. All right, Wet Dry World. Shocking arrow lifts. Top of the town, which uses a screenshot from Super Mario 64 DS. 5 secrets in the shallows and sky. Express elevator, hurry up. Go to town for the 8 red coins. And quick race through downtown. All right, Tall Mountain. Scale the Mountain. Mystery of the Monkey Cage. Scary Shrooms, red coins. Mysterious Mountain Slide. Or Mountainside, sorry. A breathtaking view from the bridge. And Blast to the Lonely Mushroom. All right, so we got 3 courses left. Tiny Huge Island. So we got Pluck the Piranha Flower, where you have to punch the big piranha plant to get the star. The tip top of the huge island. Rematch with Koopa the Quick. 5 itty bitty secrets. Wiggler's red coins. And make Wiggler squirm. All right, tick-tock clock. Roll into the cage. The pit and the pendulums. Get a hand. Stomp on the thwomp. Time jumps on moving bars. Stop time for red coins. All right, and finally, Rainbow Ride, the 15th and final course of the game. Cruiser crossing the rainbow, the big house in the sky, coins amassed in a maze, swinging in the breeze, tricky, excuse me, tricky triangles, and somewhere over the rainbow, which obviously is a reference to the Wizard of Oz movie. And yes, that is everything with Super Mario Land 2 and Super Mario 64. So this will conclude another part of Super Mario List. So until next time, we'll be covering Super Mario Sunshine and New Super Mario Bros. All right, so before I head out, I do have a few announcements regarding to the next set of streams that I will be hosting. So the next stream after this will be the next flip deck cards, which are going to be cards 141 to 160. Then following that stream will be the SpongeBob SquarePants, Atlanta SquarePants instruction booklet stream over on EB the Sponge Reviewer. Then after that stream, I'll be hosting another flip decks cards, which will be cards 161 to 180. And finally will be the next installment of the next stream after that one, I'll read the instruction booklet for Super Mario Advance 2, and then after that stream will be the next Super Mario List stream. So those are the next set of streams that I'll be hosting for 2026. And yeah, so before I head out, I am going to check the live chat for a final time, and then I'll let you guys go on your way. I am aware of Markiplier, but I never really invested my time into his videos, but I am aware of him. Okay, farewell, everyone. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.